today, how to network, how to introduce yourselves to someone, which is great, and you may have learned that in the classroom, so then you'll get to practice it. So we have a lot of fun activities today also. You're going to learn how to brand your company and create your story. Okay, so you might have been learning this in the classroom also, but this is to supplement everything that you're learning to enhance your skills here. You're going to be learning how to sell your product or your service, which is always hard, right? It's always a little scary until you own your story, until it's yours. And then it's easy, right? Because you're passionate about it. So we're going to learn how to do that today. And then you're going to have practice pitch time. So you're going to actually get to practice doing these pitches before you do them in front of judges, which is fun. We'll record you. We'll have people coming around to record you on an iPhone or an iPad, and then you'll get to watch it back. You may have iPhones, so you can do it yourself, but we'd love for you to watch it and improve, right, your pitch, so that when you're in front of the judges, it's not necessarily seamless, but almost there, right? Nothing is perfect, but that's okay. You just want to do your best. So that will be really fun, and then we do have the pitches in front of the judges.
What we do at Elevator is we call ourselves a creative agency, but we have an emphasis on brand development and digital marketing. Today I want to talk to you guys about branding your company. As you guys look to build your organizations, one of the main things that you want to focus on is how you can be different in the marketplace, how you can stand out, how you can get people to remember you. Today, consumers have more choices than ever, right? You think of a soda, you want to go buy a soda, how many options do you have? There's Coke, there's Pepsi, the list goes on, and now there's energy drinks, right? Think about restaurants and fast food, your options are limitless. Now with the advent of the internet and the fact that you can have the internet on your mobile device, you can get information anywhere, anytime. As consumers, we're overloaded today. There are too many choices, there's too much junk and noise out there. So you guys have a bigger challenge than creating a business than in any other time in history. We face the same challenge at Elevator. How do we differentiate ourselves? How do we stand out amongst all the noise? So today I want to talk to you about branding. Branding its purpose is to create that memorable position for you guys, so that way your target audiences will know exactly who you are, what you do, and what you stand for. But I have a little test for you guys, so hopefully you guys came prepared to answer some questions and put your thinking hats on. I'm going to show you guys a few marks, identities, taglines, jingles, etc. And I want you guys to tell me who these are. And it's going to start off pretty easy.
Yes.
See how powerful that is? There are no words up there. There's no English, there's no Spanish, there's no Italian, there's no Chinese. That's just an image. And every single one of you immediately knew what that was.
Starbucks.
Wow, it's a universal language. Again, there's no language up there, right? It's a color, it's a shape. I want you guys to understand how powerful that is. I showed you an image and instantly you wanted to spit something else. You have a place in your mind right now of where you've stored Starbucks. What are they to you? Anybody have a thought of what Starbucks is to you in your mind? Anybody? Coffee. Specifically, do they hold a specific place in? Yeah, I mean, there's Dunkin' Donuts, there's Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. Where does Starbucks sit in your mind? Number one. Why? What's that?
It's good.
It's good. Okay. What are these?
Cheetos.
Now this isn't a brand mark. Why did I show you this? How did you guys know those were Cheetos? It's got a distinctive shape and color, right? And when you eat them, what happens? You feel good. Your fingers turn orange, right? So part of branding isn't just the logo, which we saw elements of logos a moment ago. Part of branding isn't just the logo, but it's what you put into your product. How can you make it unique and identifiable just by looking at it? Yes?
I once read in an article that Doritos were able to make an actual chip that didn't have the powder on it, but they wanted to leave it on because it's part of the Doritos experience to have it on over your hand.
Exactly. Brands are so fanatical about that. As a matter of fact, Harley-Davidson once sued another motorcycle manufacturer because their rumble sound sounded too close to Harley-Davidson's. That's how specific companies will get. So the Cheetos here, it's very undeniable what those are, right? What is that?
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, that's a signature Coca-Cola shape, that bottle right there. In fact, there's a phrase that comes out of the Coca-Cola bottle process, and it was called smash your brand. And what that means is, if you were to take your product and smash it on the ground, could someone still tell it was your brand? Could someone still tell it was your product? And that was what they aimed to achieve with the Coke bottle. If you were to smash that on the ground, you would still know it belongs to Coca-Cola, right? What is that?
Volkswagen.
Again, you saw no identity, you saw no logo, no name, but that shape is iconic, right? You couldn't miss that shape anywhere. If I were to show you a 1957 something, 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 a lot of you probably wouldn't guess what it was, but that shape right there is so iconic. You instantly knew what that was. What is that?
iPhone.
How do you know that's an iPhone?